Hey, welcome back, Mark's Garage Channel. There's the 47, waiting to go to the next car show. Still needs a little work on the interior I haven't gotten to yet. But today, I'm still focusing in on the Silverado. This is that bumper cover, the upper bumper cover, and it's got some tears in it from the wreck that it was in. You can see through there, and it's ripped here. I've got this soldering kit from Harbor Freight that I've had. I think it cost around 20 bucks. Now it's up to about 25. But the tip broke off. It's just a soldering iron. It just makes heat. But the kit comes with this screen is to hold bigger pieces together and add strength. It's got filler plastic that comes with it. You can always use tie wraps plastic for filler as well. But the tip broke off, and I was able to pick up these tips on Amazon for about 8 bucks. Came in 2 days, and I just got to change those tip out and get started. So as I'm about to get going on this, I was going to put the tip in. I noticed that the old tip is still in there, so hopefully it comes out. I'm guessing just take this screw back. It's probably like a set screw. And it doesn't come out. What to do? Take that screw all the way out? Still not coming out. Still not coming out. So, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug this thing in and let it heat up. See if that'll loosen things up. So I got that crack clamped closed. What I'm doing, before I do the soldering with the siren iron, I don't know if you can see this, I got the torch. I'm just heating up a staple until it's red hot. That's just a staple out of a staple gun. You just push it right through. Push it in, and it's sticking out the other side, and I'll cut it flush, but that basically holds it together. I'll put several of those in, and then I'll come back with the soldering iron and cover it up, and then seal the whole crack. So this holds the crack together. So it looks like I got about a half a dozen staples in there. I took the clamp off. I ended up flipping it over. It's easier to put the staples in from the front side because you don't have those pieces sticking up. Oh, look at that. The iron fell right out of there. That's bad news. Okay. I gotta fix that before I do anything else. Well, lucky I was able to get that screw out. I can continue here. Made a mess of this thing, but that's okay. All fixable. The first thing I'm going to do is try to get those staples to just set in just a little deeper. And then I'm just going to fill this gap with this plastic. See, that thing's loosening up again. Tighten that with the screw. So there's the repair close up of the crack. I still got to come down here and fill those holes. And what I think I'm going to do is try to get the screen on the back side of that set into there, and then fill the screen with the black filler. So I'll try that next. So here's what I ended up doing. I got some light on it. It's still hot, but that's melted plastic over their screen behind most of those big holes that were there. I see one piece of screen sticking out right there. I got to put the soldering iron on that and just kind of push it back in and let it set in there. And then I'm going to try to sand it with like some 80 grit and see how it looks. I was thinking out loud, why don't I just do that with like a JB weld or something? But that stuff is rigid, and this should have some flex in it like regular plastic, because it is regular plastic. So let me fix that last little piece and then sand it. We'll see how it looks. So there's the cover on top of the bumper. It's just about on. It's not on quite right. It needs to be centered a little bit better, because we'll come around here to the repair side. I've given it a sanding with some 80. It's still loose here. The clips got broken off on the back side of this here, so it's not going to snap into place. So what I'll have to do is basically pin it in place with a clamp and then glue it with some epoxy or something through the slots that are on the back side, which I can reach. So I just got to get this in place, then kind of glue it in place when I'm sure that it's where I want it to be. But that's a good place to end this video. Making progress. I got new headlights for this to go in. Just got to put them in. And I still got to take a tutorial on how to set this hood properly. I think this gap in the back. Well, you know, it looks pretty good here. This is pretty good right here. So as soon as this hood pushes down further, I think it's, you know, 2 clicks. It'll click into place, sit right on top of this. Of course, I don't know how I got compound on the grill. Oh, it was in the back of the bed when I was cleaning it. So I got to clean this off. So I'll detail the whole thing after I get it fully assembled. But I think it looks pretty good. The color looks good. I guess worst case is, if I wanted to, I think I could paint this plastic with the same paint that I did the chrome with, and just have it all fade in, and that would kind of cover this patch up as well. And then, you know, this looks a little messy right here. That gets covered with a plastic, what do they call that? The wheel well thing, like in the back there. One of those things. A lot of body armor on this truck. That plastic, call that body armor. It's coming together. Thanks for watching.